legend. What's up, man? Chat. How we doing? We in the mix, chat. It's Shred Lord Sundays, chat. We in the mix, chat. How we doing? How are we doing out there in Texas, y'all? Checking in. How's everybody out there in Texas doing? I hope everybody's staying warm, staying safe. Give me a quick check-in. How are we doing? Let's get this camera on, chat. The stream is started. Chat, how we doing? Happy Sundays. Edwin, what's the latest out there, man? You safe? You bundled up? Let's check the weather out here. Texas got a lot going on right now. Let's check the weather out here. Let's check the weather out here, chat. What's happening out here in Texas? Schools announced Tuesday closures. You staying warm? That's good, man. That's I'm glad you're all right, man. I'm glad you and your people safe. It's an extreme cold warning. Remains in effect until Tuesday. Let me see what they saying out here on the news.
Okay, Richardson, the holidays are done.
Yeah, see what they're talking about on the news. Oh, this guy's a storm chaser?
Storm Chasers Boldy and Chief David of Texas. The rain and snow is mostly clearing out. A majority of the sleet and freezing rain
Texas
has now
is so huge.
exited Texas off to the east, leaving in its wake quite a bit of a winter weather wonderland or mess, depending on your viewpoint. We do still have some snow showers falling out in West Texas and the Permian Basin. We could see
This guy's a YouTube weatherman. That's kind of cool. I want like a real report though. What they talking about? Here we go. Dallas, Fort Worth. I wonder what the most impacted spot will be in Texas. I wonder like who's impacted the most. Jeez, deadly cold weather. Above freezing on Tuesday. No significant accumulations. They'll close. They need to close the whole week. Get the kids the whole week off. Sledding accident. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Praying for the family. Oh my goodness. Woman found frozen outside a Fort Worth store. Hey y'all. God bless them, y'all. If you see anybody out there that's in the code, do your best, whatever you can, just to help and support. Oh, geez. Texas data centers tapped to help power grid. That's kind of good for the thesis, but wait, it actually is really good. I didn't know the data centers were tapped in like that. That's actually a really good thesis. Cowboys rescue steer. I haven't read the news like this in years. Oh, man. Arlington. Grab your sled and rip down. It's fascinating. They turned the news into like a timeline. You never like back in the day, like 20 years ago, the news site used to be like a bunch of just like articles you have to read. They've turned it into a timeline. That's kind of effective. That's so efficient. Just to get a gist of what you need to know. Here we go. Texas chill explained in 30
So
seconds.
the temperature outside is 17 degrees, but it feels
Why is she coming on the right side of my head?
like 3. Here's wind chill explained in 30 seconds. Okay, wind chill, a term you've probably heard time and time again, but what is it actually? Wind chill is how cold it feels, not the actual air temperature outside. So when it's cold and the wind blows, it strips away a thin layer of heat that your body creates to help you stay warm.
All right, that's too scientific. All right. What's happening in Michigan? Detroit weather. Let's see. Sunday snow in Detroit. How much to expect? I got my friends and family out there in Detroit. Hopefully they staying warm. Hmm. 12 by Monday. I-69 corridor. 2 to 4 inches. Doesn't seem terrible. It doesn't seem crazy bad. Further south, down there in Michigan, is higher amounts of snow. Higher temperatures Sunday will be in the low to mid-teens. Okay. All right. Hey, man, Edwin, seriously, though, man, you and all the other Texas folks, I hope y'all really staying warm out there, right? So, just being cautious, careful. It's heartbreaking, but I appreciate you tuning in. Look, man, I know you're consistent. I know you're here with us, but if this is impairing anything with your ability to stay warm or reserve power, go ahead, you know. You can tune back in whenever you're safe, but I appreciate you being here, man. And for that, if you need me to find your cash flow in business, I'll do it. I was looking at Micron earlier today and thinking through like pretty cool theses to put dollars to work in. Chat Capital. Tomorrow's going to be a very weird week in the markets. It's like folks are back from the conference sprint. Davos is over with. And it's kind of like thinking through what's truly going to happen with this Greenland thing. We also have earnings. Like earnings is kicking off. Like let's see the earnings calendar. Like in terms of earnings next week, it's who's reporting? Let's check the earnings calendar. Let's see. Is anything interesting? Baker Hughes released earnings on a Sunday? Suspicious. Nucor, Ryanair, Brown and Brown. So I think this is like the consumer ones. Consumer and industrial earnings this week, I think, guys. Graco, Steel Dynamics, Brown and Brown, Ryanair, Nucor. Sanmina. What else they got? What else they got? Oh, let me get my epidemic sounds. I found me a good little tune. I found me a good little vibe, y'all. It's like study Sunday. That's what it feels like, a study Sunday. Where it's just like get smarter and get prepared for the week. Because I got so many things I gotta do. We gotta outline the week. Tackle our like mission critical top priority items. Today I was on meetings and calls with SBA people literally all day today, even on a Sunday, working through their underwriting process, what they need from the boy, and all this other super fun, exciting jazz. SBA is the most annoying thing in the entire world. It's just like I don't know who screwed it up for the rest of us. Like I'm so curious who messed it up brutally for the rest of us. Like why must it be this difficult? Right? Like let me tell you what I had to like argue with today. I had to discuss with an SBA person why I am in my prime health and that they don't need 10 years of health records to underwrite my life insurance policy for the SBA. I'm like, bruh, nothing's going to happen to me. Knock on wood. Right? I'm like, what are we doing here? Why are we wasting bandwidth? You know what I'm saying? I was like, why are we really wasting bandwidth, guys? You know what I'm saying? So, I love our I love our freaking country. I love our economy. But when it comes to like financing programs and government being involved, it's just so annoying. Oh snap! Checking out Twitch, DJ Uncle Eli. What's up, legend? How you doing? Sorry, I just read the Twitch chat. Good to see you, cuz. How you doing, bro? Finally made it. I've been watching the old lives. Hey man, tap in and get tapped out. We're mainly on YouTube, brother, but we just we multi-stream to Twitch. We just enabled that, so it's good that it works. What do you think about LAC stock? Also, what did you do about what do you think about a pedal bar business? What's a pedal bar business? Wait, I'll answer that. I just gotta finish my rant about the SBA. So the SBA is a loan product that helps you buy businesses, kind of like a mortgage when you're buying a house. And it is the most annoying thing in the entire world. For good reason, though, right? Like their underwriting process is incredible. Like their underwriting process is so legit. Thank you, Eli. I appreciate it. You can stay on Twitch or YouTube or both. Ethan, what's good, man? How the heck you doing? I'm Lonnie. Lanui. How you doing? Good to see you. Happy Sunday, fellas. How the heck we doing? DJ Uncle Eli, what's up, man? Wow, you ain't playing no games. You really came over like with the quickness. What's up, dude? What's up, dude? YouTube, put W's in the chat and smash that like button, man. How the heck y'all doing? Ethan, heard Germany. Ethan, so what's funny is this guy, DJ Uncle Eli, is a really cool person. Pretty much a mogul, and he's been watching our live streams, and he's been hearing me scream your name, Ethan, all the time. So he knows that you're a young shred lord making moves. Guys, but this rant on the SBA, let me tell y'all about it. Like, I'm spending my Sunday. I haven't had a day off since Nam, right? But I'm spending my Sunday like going through back and forth with the SBA about a life insurance underwriting process, because they need to ensure that for the business that we're acquiring, I've taken out a life insurance policy that's equivalent to the size of the deal. And the life insurance company is asking me to request the last 10 years of my health records from my doctor. And the health records cannot be from the portal that I use. And I go to One Medical. One Medical is like a cool, modern, hip doctor that's all over the place, where I can literally go online and download my records. But for some reason, they want it to get printed from the doctor's office and faxed to their office. And I wanted to hop on a flight to go in person to whoever sent me that ridiculous email and explain to them that this is 2026. And we out here making smart money, tech-enabled moves. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, it's so annoying. So once we have a target close date. So the target close date is, God willing, knock on wood, February 13th, I think. So that'll be a huge W. But once this is over with, guys, I'm telling you straight up, your streams are going international for 1 week. We're going to remote island in Colombia. We're going to see one of our friends, Brian, Bank on Brian, in Colombia, and just have like a homeboy beach retreat to reset the mental, vibe out. Or I'm going to Kyoto and working on a matcha farm for 2 weeks. One of those two. One of those two. All right. So, because SBA is taking the living white blood cells out of me. All right. But chat, how the heck we doing, man? It's Shred Lord Sundays. We out here making smart money moves. We got a lot of stuff to talk about today. But I want to get to the chat. I'm Lonnie. So can I say you that's such a long name. I'm Lanui. What's a nickname for you? Lonnie? Cool Webby, what up, twin? What's happening, folk? How the heck we doing? Oh, DJ Uncle Eli, I got a favor. Can you make me some copyright-free music? Like bangers. You know? I'm trying to get some bangers in the background music of our streams. And it's, I ain't trying to get copyright. I'm trying to play some Future when I start my streams or some T Grizzly, but YouTube doesn't allow that, mate. They don't allow that, mate. But, Lanui says you should make a video how to get into the finance industry with the different certifications and degrees. Would help a lot of people to figure out what to study in different jobs within finance. Yeah, that's fair. That's a good one. It's there's multiple paths though to break into finance. So I definitely can speak to the private equity world. I never did investment banking. I just went straight into private equity, so I'm not familiar with investment banking. Boogie might be a better person for that, not me. And let me see. I watched the last one, and that's why I texted you earlier. Oh, you texted me? Oh, snap. My bad. Hey, literally, my personal phone is just like, it's non-existent, right? This season, bro, I haven't seen anything on my personal phone. My mama's probably mad, so worried about it. I haven't seen anything on my personal, man. I don't communicate with no friends or family besides through the live stream. Until this deal's closed and we knock out this quick first quarter content sprint. So I'm so locked in, bro. I don't even know what's going on with the personal phone. I don't even know what's going on, man. Okay, wait. Eli's trying to buy a business. That's kind of lit. That's kind of lit. I'm trying to buy a business. You're a wealth of knowledge, my guy. Nah, man. I'm just a goof, bro. I just look at the world, try to find incredible cash flowing, creative investment opportunities, and I like to talk about it. Business is my sport, man. Business is my sport. Cool, Webby. Is there a big difference between investment banking and private equity? 100%. 100%. Investment banking, you can think of that as like literally, I don't know. It's like I don't want to disrespect any bankers out there in the chat, but it's just you do a lot of work that has very low utility and yield in terms of informing incredible investment decisions, right? So case in point, like if you go in investment banking, you literally could be building a sim for a deck or a sim for a business that takes up your entire weekend, Christmas and all that. And then the investors look at it and realize it's a crappy business. And that sim you put together goes into the recycle file, right? Versus private equity, your job, at least at like the middle level and senior level, is to think and quarterback processes, right? At the junior level, you're cranking through data, building models, writing, investment memos and things like that. But like at the middle and senior level, your job is to like look around the world and figure out where is a good use of our capital, where it's a strong investment opportunity, and then trying to think through, like, for the deals you actively have in the pipeline, what's the good priority in terms of your team's resources, your resources, and your LP capital. So at a good private equity firm, you're spending a lot of time balancing high stakes things all day, and you're learning. So it can be pretty stark difference. But cool, Wubby, which one are you? I did not mean to S-word on banking, though. I totally didn't mean to S-word on banking. I'm just keeping it a fact based on what I do and interact with bankers. Like, I get an email with like 10 sims a day, and I read one of them that I think is interesting. The other 9, I click the first page and I realize, oh, I don't like this business, and then I don't even read it. But yet some poor investment banking analyst spent all week putting that together, So apologies to anybody I called or capital that sent me an email this week. They've been blasting my joint with deals, y'all. They've been blasting my joint with deals. But Eli, tell me about what you're looking at, man. A pedal bar business is a bike hustle that goes around downtown cities, and the consumers bring drinks. I worked for one that hired a live DJ. I could tell you more one day. Something to put on the radar. I'll show you a proposal I was sent when the bar I worked for attempted to sell theirs. Okay, interesting. Yeah. YouTube breaks it up if it's like a long message. Might be. A pedal bar business. Let's try to look this up, chat. Let's learn together. We're already in the mix. Hey, chat, we're like 10 minutes in. We're already in the mix looking at deals. That's what we're doing. Hey, this is what we're doing on Sundays. I hope y'all know this is how we spend all of our evenings, y'all. And for folks that have been with us since the get, though, this is I think this is literally we're almost 30 days in of straight live streams, like straight fire, straight content. Isn't that crazy, yo? That's actually kind of wild. Bar cycle? Is that what you called it? Bar cycle? Ooh. Okay. Interesting. St. Bar Cycle. St. Louis Bar Cycle. Rent me at barcycle.com. This is such a weird device. St. Louis Bar Cycle. Let's try this. Detroit Roll House. All right. Detroit Roll. Whoa, okay. This is the only one in Detroit that employs live DJs, like on the Roll House. Ooh. All right, chat. Oh, there's actual DJs. Hey, I've seen this guy before. Hey, hold on. Nice. Oh, snap. Chat, people really out here doing DJ. This seems like they're multitasking so many things. first and foremost, where do they get the electricity? Right? Like, is there a generator on here? And then, more importantly, where's the Wi-Fi? Like, how do they have signal for all this? Right? But if I were to think about the unit economics of a bar cycle business, this is, let me turn my brains on. Just like turn the brains on. I think it's the type of company where it's like there is natural capex barriers to entry, meaning that like you need to have like this specialized piece of equipment in order to have like the business, right? Like this isn't something you can pick up at Home Depot. Like there's probably a handful of very small manufacturers that produce these kind of things, and to buy this probably costs like $5,000 to $10,000, I assume, since I don't think it's motor powered. I think it's bike powered, right? I think there's also like a regulatory barrier that you need, and like licensing barrier that you need to like go through the processes when you want to start one to get approved to be on public streets, and then also be approved to be on public streets and have a mobile bar space, right? So unsure if there needs to be a liquor license on here. So I think that's one thing that owners and investors need to look into to see whether or not a liquor license is actually required to look into some of these things. But like think about it from my perspective, right? Like we got two different options here, right? Let's see if I can find one here. Take out Michigan. Let's do bar cycle. Let me try this. Bar cycle. Let's see if anything like that pops up. Nope, nothing. All right, so that doesn't pop up, but see if this pops up. So this is how I view kind of like the comparison. We have a Detroit row house that hold on, what's the chat saying? I'm just saying. This is the only one in Detroit that employs like DJs. That's the one of my DJ friends. You just passed a picture of me. Oh, is that really? Wait, where? Where are you? You on there? You probably on there somewhere? That's so crazy. That's wild. WDJ in the chat. So my DJ friend, there's a generator under me. About 16 people can fit on a bike. What's unit economics? Like how many people per bike? Or no. How many? Like how much do they pay per ride? There's a generator under me. No liquor license needed. That sounds illegal. No liquor license needed, but yet it's like a mobile bar, you know? Because consumers bring the drinks. Probably the driver you probably can't see in the photos though. All right, hold on. All right. You know what time it is, chat. It's time to model out this business. Now I'm intrigued. Let's run the numbers. Right? Okay. Business one. Unit economics. We're going to call this bar on wheels. Unit economics. All right. So the underlying, like what I like when I look at businesses, guys, I like to break down the actual, you know what a unit economic is? A unit economic is diving into what is the underlying per purchase process for a sale in terms of how much do I generate per that one sale and how much does it cost, to try to get a sense of if this is like a really, really, really profitable business per ride. So let's think about it. This is, let me do number of cycles, right? This is going to be an important variable. You have a number of cycles, then, wait, hold on. Also, while we're doing this, chat, I need to do my, this is a new computer, so I need to do my preferences. Da, 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 dun, dun, da, dun, dun, da. Okay. Auto save, back home. Where's my ribbon? Quick access toolbar. Okay. This. Remove. I want to do cell color. This is what they ask you to do on the first day of private equity. Set up your keyboards. All right. Popular commands, all commands, and then font color. All right. Add that, and then where's the fill cell? Fill color. Add that, and then what are my other ones? That's enough for now, right? I need to set up my colors. All right. I can't stand this color. Hold on, guys. My color's way too bright. Let's do like this. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, it's better. All right. And then it's it. What's the blue one called? It's like 5555, right? What's the all blue? We're setting up our formatting. All right. The dance goes silly. 0, 0, 0. Okay. Number of cycles. Now, unit economics. So the number of cycles is 1. The number, this is like how many we have in our fleet. The question is seats or rentable seats per, right? Seats, total capacity, right? How many can fit on here? Who said something? You said, oh, thanks so much, man. I appreciate that. I'm glad you check it out, bro. 16 people. You said 16. All right. Total capacity is that. And then you need to have a vacancy rate, right? The vacancy rate is going to be a percentage, and vacancy rate is like what percent of those seats are not filled. So we can assume 10% vacancy rate, right? Or like, let's do 50. Total capacity, vacancy rate, price per ride, length of ride, right? The length of ride is how many minutes? How many minutes are it? Richard, what up, Shred Lord? How we doing? Website says for a 90-minute ride. 90-minute ride. Length of ride, 90 minutes. Richard, hope you have an amazing day, man. Richard, how you doing with the code, bro? Down there in Texas, how you doing, man? Okay, that's the length of ride. But then we also want to know hours of operation, days of operation, hours of operation. We're getting really deep into this. You got me curious now, Eli. So, all right. So the days of operation, let's just assume that we're only operating Friday and Saturday and Sunday. So 3 days operation. And then let's just assume that the hours of operation, like how many, it's not really hours of operations because it's not like a 9 to 5 thing. Let's do like sessions per day, right? Because like, let's just assume on average, they can get, like just assume on average, they can get, call it, right? Length of ride, days of operation, sessions per day. Let's just assume that like this type of bar on wheels thing probably has an hour and a half. If you start at like Like, when does like the pregame start? Is it like when do these things start? Do you think these things start at like, or Eli? Yeah, you might have the data. Like when would the thing start, and then when would it end? Not the 90 minutes, but like the whole like the business. Like Friday night, we're running from X to X. What would it be? 8 to 4 a.m. No, definitely not 4 a.m. Right? 8 to 1 a.m. 8 to 2 a.m. 5 to 12. Oh, 5 to 12. Okay. So that if it's 5 to 12, that's 7 hours. 7 times 60, right? Equals this divided by that. So you can get 4.6. All right, so let's just assume they're doing 4 sessions. All right. 5 to 12 hours. All right. Just a little note, right? Oh, I'm glad you're doing all right, Richard. I hope you in the business and the pet grooming business is also doing all right as well. I know you're all out there in Texas and your team and employees. Hope everybody's doing safe, man. Same for everybody else on the East Coast and the Midwest too. So I know Eli's out there in the Midwest. So I hope you're doing safe and staying warm, bro. Okay, back to this. So, and now our favorite thing: price per session. Price per session. Yeah, we can add like some seasonality in certain months and stuff. And price per seasonality in certain months. Well, we can add that as well. Months. Let's just assume downtown during peak sports season, holiday. Are they on the Oh, that's cute, man. Are they on the big screen? Not big screen. Are they on? They operate during the snow? Do you know? There's some bikes in rotation now that don't have DJs but Bluetooth speakers. Expect maximum capacity, but marketing is a big part. Downtown during peak sports season. Holiday drinking days. I wonder. It theoretically could be a year-round business if it has those heaters on it. You know what I'm saying? Let's just assume 12 for now. We can apply some sensitivity if needed. Let's keep cooking. Let's go to price per session. Okay. And you said 690 per. That's a lot. Like keeping it a buck. Okay. All right. These are our key variables, right? Baby shark. Baby. Okay. EO. Okay. Wait, what? EO. Month. Done. Right. There we go. Slide to the right. Ooh. Slide to the left. Ooh. Crisscross. We desire making smart money moves with the shred lords. Just making smart money moves with the shred lords. It's like study Sundays for me. Let's try and make some smart money moves with the boys. Hold on, I'm trying to play a little vibe while we do this, y'all. Just about to cook up a big album model. What about this? Yeah. I like this one. Eli, we need some copyright-free music, twin. Alex Sable. Oh, get rid of them, Virulent. Boy, we can get rid of them like that with the quickness. I ain't set up my computer yet. Optimize. Hold on. HOW. All right. All right. So, fleet count. All right. And then it's a P times Q model. Do you guys get what I'm saying? P times Q. Like if you ever want to understand the revenue of a business, it's typically usually if it's like a consumer oriented business or a service business, P times Q. P is whatever the price you're offering, and then Q is whatever the quantity of it that you're selling. You know. So let's figure out the Q side. So on the Q side, that's our fleet count. We want to so the total capacity doesn't even matter. Eli, correct me if I'm wrong, but even if they don't reserve the full cycle or 16 seats, like what's the model? Are they paying per seat? Are they paying like $690 for the total thing, regardless if people show up or not? Like if there's 10, you have to pay $690. If there's 16, you have to pay $690. If that's the case, it makes our model a lot easier. We don't need to worry about capacity and vacancy and all that. Right? Fleet count. Fleet count. Let's do days operational, like weeks. Weeks operational.
There's a new app where you can invest.
These damn ads. All right. Wait. Is there a thing that we can do like how many weekends there are in a? Okay, $690 for the bike regardless. Okay. We're gonna make this very simple. We're gonna assume 4, right? Weeks operational, and then each week you have days leased, right? And then sessions per day, right? Boom, boom, boom. So then each month we're doing that. Days leased and sessions per day. 4. It's very unorganized, right? So theoretically, total sessions. That means that each month we're getting this 4 weeks. So ideally, each month this thing is running 48 times a month, right? If they're doing 4 rides a day times 3 days a week times 4 weeks, right? Here's our fleet count. This is important. Fleet count. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Let's do. Let's make this. Get my ribbon going. I'm slowly getting my ribbon back, guys. Where's the indent? Slowly getting my ribbon back. Oops. Increase indent. Yeah, this one. This mother lover. Wait, Eli, is this actually a real business for sale? That'd be kind of cool if this is. Increase indent. Add. Okay. Twinsters. Okay. Twin. There we go. Oh. All right. That's our cube. Total sessions. Price per session. I used to. Blackstone. That's what we had at Blackstone. I am not paying Macabacus for my personal. I never model anymore. Price per session. That's how I know you're a finance guy. You know about Macabacus. Mm-hmm. 5%. All right. Boom, boom, boom. And we'll just make it here. I just want to show you guys like what the vibe's like when you're trying to build like a little monthly thing. Total sessions. All right. So theoretically, this business should be pulling in $33,000 per month. Granted, we would have to add some seasonality on the monthly, but we can just assume that. And I'll show you guys our little shortcuts. Equals here. Right, you do that, and then you make this white, so it doesn't, you don't see it. But then you do here, you do equals sum, or equals sum if, because we're going to build this out for a few months, if this equals this, then sum all this here, shawty. All right. And watch this, 2026. We're getting our mojo back. All right. I like to show average across all these. It should be the same. Oops. Lock that. Okay. Wait. This should just be column lock. Yeah. Then watch this. Shabuya. So theoretically, this business should be making $397,000 per year of revenue, right? We all know that is way too high. So we need to tweak our assumptions on we need to tweak our assumptions a little bit on, this is honestly magic watching. Hey man, we could be doing this or we could be playing Arc Raiders, guys. We can play Arc Raiders later. But you know, we desired in our element. But this is way too high revenue for this kind of business. We'll do a 3-year model. I'll make it a 3-year model for you guys. Let's make it 5 years. If you're gonna do it, do the dang thing, right? The dance goes to the okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa. Oh my gosh. It does feel like a video game a little bit. And the reason why like my mic is right in front of me, so and it's like blocking my keyboard. So it's like it kind of makes it a little annoying sometimes. Dun, 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 dun. So we're going to change this to be 2030 equals sum if this is this, lock that, then sum this entire thing here, but just lock the C's. Where did we mess up? Oh, wrong thing. It should be 15, 20. 15. That was our magical cell. And then equals average if. You got all these if statements. Average if. Honestly, you can do the exact same thing. Instead of that, just make it average if. Now, let's pull the average across all these. You know? Ba-da-bum. All right. Now, we have to bake in our annual price increases. So, price per session. It's going to be this. And we can just manually do this, right? And then equals. Hold on, let's get our tunes back. Are our tune back? All right, our tunes back. Nah, that's a crappy tune. How about this one? Something to help us focus. So the way you want to show this, actually, you want to reflect that. 3ND is now following. Hey, I appreciate you. Thank you for following us on Twitch. Hold on, let me see your comment. I didn't see it in a minute. What do you think about the agriculture venture? How do you estimate the viability of one? Say growing something and transforming it. If you want to get in the agriculture world, it's you got to do it big, or if you don't do it big, it's gonna be really tough to compete in agriculture. That's what I would say. Agriculture is one of those things where it's just like it's so volatile and susceptible to commodity pricing and underlying consumer sensitivity, so that if it doesn't have like if you don't have pricing power, if you don't have scale and distribution in agriculture, it can be really chalk. But give me some color more on specifically which one it is. You know? All right, guys. If you want to show annual price increases, you should actually show it here, right? So there's the price per session. You should have like annual price per session. You know, or just have like a quick pricing table here. You know, that's the beauty of modeling. You can like have a little table everywhere. 26. Right? It's this here. My mic is literally in the middle of my face, so I can't like see. Then this times whatever. The name of the game is you always want to have your joints dynamic, yo. You know what I'm saying? If your stuff ain't dynamic, what y'all doing? There we go. Shabuya. All right, that's our pricing, right? So equals index match, right? Index match this lookup value in this table array, and it has to be true, right? Did I do that wrong? How do we do this index match formula, guys? I haven't done this in years. Hold on. Oh, okay. I got it. Equals index this whole table, twin. Index match how do we do this? Who knows how to do this? Alex Sable, help me. Because it should be... What about this song? This one sounds like a spaceship. Ooh, Monaco. All right, we're gonna figure this out. So index match. Something is not indexing. Here's the array. A match. Ooh, wrong. All right, so we're gonna. It can be dynamic if you want to. We're just gonna keep it simple here. We're gonna ghetto hack it until someone tells me how to do the index match. You can also do like a if function, but we don't have time for that. Eli's got a family to feed. It's gonna irritate me that we don't know how to do this index max function, guys. So 61. Okay. And then what's cool is we're gonna add this all right here. Just so that we can do this little formatting thing. All right. Then we do this here. And we're able to group it. And hide it. All right. Shabuya.
Paying extra for tire care is BS. You know, bad service. So at Midas, we're rolling out our
Oh, wait,
BS free
actually?
tire guarantee. included with paid installation and tax on every purchase.
And Black Sun used to have
You'll
our
pay
assumptions
nothing
over
for flat
here.
Replacements, nada for flat repairs, and zilch for tire
Used to
rotations
be like
every
over
5,000
here.
miles. That's $0
It's all like on
for
the
all
side of
care.
the model.
So with
That's
this
why.
limited lifetime tire guarantee, you'll pay a whole lot of nothing compared to what the other guys charge for tire care. That's
Live cash flow modeling, incredible. Maruz, how you doing, champ? Offset match? Ooh, I think that'd be a lot easier. Do you think AI could ever do that? Yeah. I don't even model anymore. I let AI do it. Put it that way. Put it this way. Like that. Then we're able to hide it like that. I don't think we need to highlight there. Yeah, we can hide it like that. Okay. Now, boom, boom, boom. So, as we can see, our prices are increasing marginally by 5%. Maybe we can just call it 3%. All right. And this reflect down here. These sessions per day, this is pretty wild. I don't think they do 3 sessions a week. I think they just do 2 days out the week where they're like popping. I think it's like a Friday, Saturday type of thing. So we're going to drop that down to 2 sessions. This is more reasonable, right? A bar business making 200,000+ of revenue. Now, let's talk about cost. Same formula, just offset instead of index. Ooh, you're so right. Equals offset. Offset. Look this up. Look this up right here. Over here, twin. True. Didn't work. What am I doing? Oh. Spill. Oh, forget about it. We're gonna keep it ghetto. We're gonna ghetto hack it. All right. So, Eli, your thing is doing your fleet. Oh, we should also do fleet increases as well. Yeah, we should do a fleet increase. Fleet count. Let's add one more. And I think it's actually better if you do that dynamic and have that actually be a function of like how much cash flow you have to actually buy a fleet. Because we need to have like how much these things cost and how much revenue we have and all that jazz. Shorty just texted me asking for a FaceTime. Girl, hop on the live stream. You know we cranking right now? What you talking about? All right, JK. Next, we want to see the expenses. So, Eli, what's the expenses on this thing? What's up, Boogie? How you doing, Legend? Let's just make up expenses, right? So, when it comes to these things, I think you need to have like expenses. You need to have like an employee like managing it, right? Secrets and suspects. Thank you for subbing to the channel. I appreciate you, Legend. Welcome to the Smart Money fam. Eli, what are like the different costs associated with? You need to have a D. You need to. Okay, so costs. There's a. What do they call it? Driver salary. And I assume that they're on like just like a fixed salary instead of like a per ride type of thing. You have like the driver salary, and that's based on whoever fleet count you have. Or they're kind of like, how do they pay? There's the DJ. You're not powering any fuel because these things are pedal powered, so there's no fuel cost. There's probably like a licensing fee. Marketing. I call these OpEx, by the way. There's no real cogs in this. The DJ you saw in there would be my owner, partner, one driver, one DJ, and a minor maintenance repairs. The dance goes silly, and it on a feminine, us in the back, us in the hits. YouTube is so annoying that they don't allow music. This would be this. How can I crank with no music? How can I model with no music? You know what we're about to do? We're about to shuffle through. A lot of these would be electrically motorized. Do you need to take into account charging? Sure. Add charging. Charging as well. Do you guys know what we're modeling? We're modeling this kind of business, by the way. If you guys don't know. We're looking at a bar cycle business. For context, guys, we're looking at a bar cycle business where, right? Like these kind of things. This is what we're modeling out right now. It's kind of lit, right? It's kind of cool. How do you account for fleet maintenance? Well, the way you can do that, you can just like have a depreciation schedule and then assume that you have to provide maintenance once, you know, you have a certain amount of rides. Like usually it's kind of like this piece of equipment, every 100 rides, you need to have one complete, you know, repair and things of or you do have to pay for gas for the entire weekend, maybe 75. Okay. Oh, it's gas, not electric. Okay. So instead of Maurice, instead of electric, today we're gonna do gas. But you're saying that you're gonna have will be my owner, operating partner, one driver, one DJ. So is our unit economics like an owner operated model to where like you're going to be the DJ or you're going to pay yourself in the business like a fee or something? This girl really asked me for a FaceTime as if I'm not cranking right now. The girl happened to live stream. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, wait, Eli, do you have Discord? I just thought about it. I can ask you these questions on Discord. But if you don't want to be on stream, you don't have to. I just thought about it. All right, I'm going to make this up myself, okay? Let's just assume that we didn't have, we're hiring everybody for this, okay? So, we're going to assume, we're going to assume the driver cost, driver monthly salary. Do you think your friends that work in this space, they're paid monthly or they're paid per ride, right? I think it's be paid per ride. Driver expense per ride. Driver expense per ride should be, because you're paying them for the whole day, right? Not ride. Usually. You're paying the driver per ride? That's so odd. I guess. It's better for them if they could just like squeeze in more rides. It's kind of like an Uber model, right? Per ride. We'll give them $100. $100. $100 per ride, right? We're going to give the driver $100 per ride. We also then have the DJ. Wait, you already gave me numbers for this, didn't you? You said driver is a 100 per ride for the driver. So the DJ makes more than the driver? Interesting. DJ expense per ride. Licensing fee is like an annual thing. Let's check this out. Boom, 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 boom. $1,000. Meet me at the hotel room. That's not really gonna change. What else we got, boys? All right, I want to rip through this fast. Licensing fee, marketing. Marketing? Are we really pushing marketing? Nah, I don't think we're spending much on marketing. We're just doing TikTok. It's free. We live in a world where it's free marketing. All right. And then gas per weekend. Or gas per week. Gas per week. We do $75. It's mind-numbing to crank this without freaking headphones. I need the ball up. I need the boss up. We gotta play this. We gotta listen to this. We gotta hear Kayvon while we're doing this. I can't, you know. Got me losing my mind. Let's be real about it. All right, so the driver is gonna be making. Yeah, you gotta post daily though. So the driver's salary is $100 per ride. And we got 32 rides. You see how it was important for us to build like the unit economics at the beginning? To have like how many rides we're doing? Because now we can just multiply these things by that, right? Right? And then I can lock this right here, y'all. Drag down. Why? Because my DJ expense, this BS17, is right under. You see? Hey, tight stuff, tight stuff. All right? Licensing fee. We'll do that 1,000 divided by 12. And it's not going to change, all right? Let's be real about it. I mean, I don't really care about how you feel about it. I mean, I don't even really have a real hobby. That's not a real problem. Da 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 da. I need $1 billion. Let's be real about it. I mean, I don't really care about how you feel. Gas is going to be a different unit economic. It's by how many sessions or weekends we're doing. $75 times the how many weeks we're doing it, right? And then this one, we hire a virtual assistant. Let's hire a virtual assistant for the marketing, guys. $100 a week. Just someone that can like post for us in the Philippines. Let's be real about it. I mean, I don't really care about how you feel about it. I mean, I don't even really have a real hobby. That's not a real problem. And I still got it. I need $1 billion. Let's be real about it. I mean, I don't really care about how you feel about it. I mean, I don't even really have a real hobby. It's not a real problem. And I still got it. I need $1 billion. Yeah. You guys know what I really wish I could play? You know what I used to listen to? When I used to when I used to model, I used to listen to this. I used to bang this literally all day. But we can only play that for 6 seconds before getting banned. All right. Lock in, chat. Nah, I'm getting goofy. All right. Ayo, Power, what up, twin? Welcome back. How you doing, Shred Lord? Hold on. I see something. Yo, what's up, Kenny? I was during exams, so why I can't come, but I was having an excuse doesn't mean you should apologize. So sorry. Oh, well, let me tell you something. You prioritized, hold on. You prioritized exams over checking in our live streams, making smart money moves. You missed out on $15 billion of compounded wealth because of your exams. Is your exams going to help you understand the memory bottleneck and choke point and shortage when it comes to the AI value chain? Does your exams know about AMAT? Does your exams know what you should be doing with the Intel stock that went down 17% because of the earnings flop? Go hang with your teachers, man. We moved on, bro. I'm busting your balls, legend. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Hope the exams went incredibly well. All of our streams are the VODs are up, so you can watch whatever you want, whenever you want, man. So this is not a mandatory thing. I love that you guys keep coming back, but this is a safe space for the type dogs to you know, vibe, relax, hang out, crank. A safe space to you know, give money. Kenny, what is your ultimate mission here? On YouTube or this model? My ultimate mission on YouTube? Make the world's coolest channel in the entire world. Okay, now, boom, boom, the licensing fee. We gotta lock that. Yep. Gas. We gotta lock those. And then marketing. We gotta lock that. Right? And then drag it over. Okay, oops. I knew we should have locked something. Eli, you following me here? I'm only gonna do this once, man. Oh, you guys want to know what other song I used to love? Ew. No decimals. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Ooh, ooh, Da, 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 da. Da, da. Oh, oh wait, wait. Oh crap. Sorry, guys. Wait, did you guys not even see what I was doing? Oh no. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. Wait, you want me to do it again? Want me to do it again? I'll do it again. Sorry, guys. I totally forgot. You weren't even looking. We'll delete it. We'll do it all over again. Okay? Or where did I leave off? Show the Excel again. Dang it. I mean, I don't think you need to see the... Do you guys want to see the actual thing? You want me to delete and put it back? Oh, wait, this is so cool. You guys are talking amongst each other. The entrepreneurs are speaking amongst the entrepreneurs. You guys are having a big dog conversation. Oh, so my goal on YouTube... Oh, you said good thumbnail today? Thanks, man. My ultimate goal here is to show Eli, one of our subscribers, what the unit economics would be for a potential acquisition he's looking at making. Right? My goal with YouTube is to showcase to the entire world at every single corner of the world how to make sound financial judgment and a smart money move. I want to de-gatekeep the world of high finance. I don't like that there's a bunch of super uber wealthy and very Ivy Leagued people in the world that know how to make incredible long-term generational wealth financial decisions, and the rest of the world has no clue about it. And I want to use this channel as an amazing transfer of knowledge from the private to the public to help Main Street operate like Wall Street, to help the entire world make smart money moves for free. And then for Chat Capital, this is our handy dandy investment crew that we have. I got to update it, but we hit $1,000. All of the donos that we get in the chat actually go to Chat Capital, and we invest it together. So you all see me literally go through the process of finding stocks, finding good businesses, and doing diligence on those stocks, and then we vote. So we do research on those names, and if we figure out that we find one that we really like, we vote. And majority rules. So if everyone votes majority yes, then we put it into our portfolio. But if people pass and they say no, we do not allocate or we short it. You guys want to see what we pitched historically? Here's our pitches. Well, here's our portfolio right now. We put it all into index funds right now, just as like while we're sitting and waiting on a good idea. But here's what everything's been pitched so far. So Boogie pitched us Echo Star. So far, it's up 5% since he pitched it, but 75% of people said no. That's kind of wild, right? Someone pitched Ondas, someone pitched Coupang, someone pitched Caterpillar, and someone pitched Jackson, who's a smart shred lord. He pitched Universal Electronics. None of it went through. So while we're waiting on a good opportunity, and there is anyone can pitch. So you have to just fill out the pitch link. That I don't know if I have it on me, but let's yeah. If you all have a stock you want to pitch, you submit it here, and it will automatically flow into our stock pitch. But it's you just fill out simple things about the business. And this process, while it seems like it'll take like 5-10 minutes, it helps you actually train and think like a value-oriented investor. We're not asking questions about the chart, the colors. We're not asking questions about the news headlines. We're asking questions about like the operational business, as if it was we're operating like at Berkshire Hathaway, right? So, all right, back to my model. Stop distracting me. All right, I gotta get this done. This is the slowest model I've ever built. Okay, guys, does this make sense? So the driver salary is the how much we're paying per session and multiplied by how many sessions, right? Then there's the DJ salary, right? And this is incorrect because this should be 17. Right? Then there's the licensing fee, which is that $1,000 divided by 12. Then there's the gas, how many times per weekend. And then there's the marketing, and we're paying a VA $100 to, you know, do our little marketing vibe. Add LAC, pitch it, put it in the thing, and we'll vote. We'll vote. Information symmetry. What you talking about, Jason? Is that a stock or a business? What you talking about? Oh, are you talking about their business idea? You guys talk amongst each other. See if it makes sense to do this business. You guys. Oh, I'm the analyst. You guys are the MD. I'm gonna be the analyst that cranks out the model and figures out what our price should be for this. You guys are gonna do commercial diligence. I'll let you guys figure that out together. So, where's my vibes? I need my vibes. 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 Right? Okay. Shabuya.
I can't believe a life without you's what I'm living through. And how I wish that there was more I could have given you. I don't think that there's a part of me that somehow isn't you. Ironic that it hits so different how I'm missing you. I miss how we used to watch football on Sundays. And how I told you that you should be on the runways. I think of how I met your mother and now we're not even friends. So I stand anxious cause I can't sit calm in my place. I still practice what I'd say in case you call me one day. I think of how I used to put the biggest smile on your face. And then I think of my mistakes. It's my fault that we can't have the life we always dreamed of that we wanted to save. At least I saved all our photos and yeah, I saved all our playlists. I keep our stuff like I don't know how to delete what we made. And the truth is I still got the money set aside.
He's so light-skinned for making this song. I love that boy. He's so light-skinned. All right. This is our monthly model. He out here sounding like he hurt. I ain't hurt. I'm trying to get money. And guys, he doesn't pay me anything for me to play his music on stream. I do it because I support our friends that are trying things. W friend, right?
I was frustrated cause you said that you love me, but I felt like you lacked the patience for foundations I wanted to build for us so we could make it. But you were good with the weight and didn't want to suffocate me. You just wanted to hug me.
Hi Chris, how you doing, man?
My lack of maturity. I thought you were hurting me, but you were there curing me. I've accepted lately there's a chance that you hate me, and baby, I don't think it's crazy to think that you should blame me for being the reason. Maybe
Chris, how you doing, man?
I take accountability for where we're at now. I respect
good. That matches. All right. We can just call this EBITDA. There's no really new thing. Granted, there's a lot of other things in there. You guys like it?
I wish my only closure was my hands on your waist and your arms around my neck. To me that was everything. I guess I only have one option now, and that's to replace you with my gold chain that takes the pain away, and my heart aches the strength that feels the same as the pain it takes to make a flame, but it went away, and it's okay.
How are you guys doing? Anybody going through a heartbreak? It's a good album for you. Hey, hold on. You see our margin expanding? Hey, we went from 60% margins all the way to 60. Hey, tight stuff. Turn me on, twin stirs. All right. La-de, la-de. La-de. So, let me pause this real quick. So, Eli, if you end up going with this business, it hurts, but we keep going. Hey, that's facts. Hey, it's facts. You know, it's all right. It's all right to be human, but it ain't okay to stop. I'll tell you that's for sure. It is not okay to stop, man. An object in motion stays in motion, y'all. So, Eli, we got a little bit of data here. You know what I'm saying? It seems like if you get this business, you theoretically, Chris, I read that and I was like, what the heck, bro? Oh no, we are marching for Chris tonight. We will burn the city down. But then you said my diet. I was like, what? Oh, snap. Don't nobody mess with my homeboy Chris, man. I got you, dog. You grinding with homework? What kind of homework you got, man? How the site's looking? Hey, Jason, how you doing, man? Jason, I low-key hope you're having an incredible day, man. Thanks for saying W Music. Hold on, I'm gonna take a picture of that. I'm gonna send it to Kayvon. He'll love that, guys. He will love that. Yo, Chris, is Twitch working? My chat is not showing me Twitch chat. I just see YouTube. So 3 and D. I hope I didn't miss any message from you. But if you want to get real-time commentary from Kenny Finance, hop on YouTube. YouTube is where we I see my chat right here. I gotta add another thing for Twitch. I can see it when I'm looking at the thing, but we're keeping it moving. We're keeping it moving. Of course, Jason. Of course, man. All right, guys. So Eli, this is kind of like the very simple basic setup, man, of what this thing low key could look like. Now, should we low key just like see what a little deal looks like with this? You know? Actually, I messed this up, guys. I messed it up big time. This should be over here. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna drag this over here instead. Okay. Yep. That looks a lot better. Move it over here. Stop making that sound, twin. Now you're asking the right questions. How much would you value this at? How much would you buy this business for? Hey, welcome to Smart Money Moves, Eli. Welcome to Smart Money Moves. Let's do the transaction setup. All right. It's okay, Let's do. Is there a listing? Is there a listing that I can like? Do we know how much they're doing currently in cash flow? Eli? Or is it how much? Like, do you know what they said? Like annually they make this much profit, or else we can just like extend the model by a year and do it the other way. Okay. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. And EBITDA. Dun, 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 dun. Now let's do. I'm trying, but then it's not win. They don't win. It's okay. How did Chris set this up? I had one of my I have the email, the proposal, but I don't think I saw their real numbers. I just threw some out. Okay. All right. We'll just extend the model by a few years. All right. Yep. Extend that out. You see, it ain't hurt nobody. Okay, now the issue though is pricing needs to extend also by 1 more year, and that so pricing needs to low key instead of this. It needs to be pricing's gotta go from this to this little shotty. There we go. Now our margins have expanded. See? Easy fix. And we're just going to assume we're going to close December 31st, 2026. All right. So, fiscal year in EBITDA. This is an important variable that we need to fill in. What are shred lords? Okay. Then this, but let's go. Relax, mamacita. Bebecita. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna first go to biz by sell. Check out, do a little bit of comps. First, figure out what's a good one for this. Let's do a small one that's under 500,000, but that's also doing cash flow of above 150. Where are they trading? So it's like you kind of have like a restaurant one. Owner of the Futurist. Okay, that's a low multiple. I wouldn't be surprised if this multiple is like really, really low, right? Yeah, all these are bars. Honestly, it's looking like an average, like a 2 times multiple for a super small one. Maybe even less. Oh, they said 300? Two. Yeah, it's about 2 times. Let's just call it 2 times, right? Let's just call it 2 times, twin. But I think we're drastically overstating how much revenue they make, guys. That's like the big red flag, though. You know what I'm saying? So, because like under here, we need to start adding the, you know what we're going to call this operating income. We're gonna start adding. We're gonna start adding. Tall and tan and young and lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes walking, and when she's walking, what y'all know about that, huh? We're gonna build this all out for you. This is kind of like a really good example of what's gonna be like in the deal team. Just Shredlords out here getting stuff done, y'all. Isn't that funny? Shredlords out here getting stuff done. All right, top dogs. So, Shody. Okay. I wish I could play real music. This is so annoying.
Let's be real.
Baby.
Girl, I met you at a birthday party. It was hot, I was thirsty, and you brought me water. And
Bro, why is everything about a girl in all of this music? This is like, come on, twin. There's got to be a good focus or copyright. I've never built a model to non-copyright music. It's like this is a whole new world for me, you know? Let's get it right. Let's get it right. Let's try this. Sounds like white girl music. DNA. Interest. Need to fill that in. Figure that out later. Yeah, that sounds buns. Oh, whoa. That's para Benito. I can't play that. All right, no music. All right. Tax rate. Whoa, where's our stuff, bro? Okay. At the monthlies. It's so messy, but tax rate. This is 27%. Equals this. Oops, my bad, Tom. Oh wait, no, this is here. Okay. It's okay, Adjusted EBITDA less capex. Adjusted EBITDA less capex less cash taxes, twin, and then less changes in net working capital. Why? Because we want to get the unlevered free cash flow. Right. All right, huh? And then we'll have interest expense. Amortization. All right, shawty. It's okay. All right, we are not building out a whole debt model. We don't have time. Chris, remind me. I'm supposed to talk about Davos today, aren't I? Darling, I actually have been to Ipanema. Ipanema. 9 rides a weekend is very possible. Oh, sick. All right. Yeah, what's the condition? Oh, wait, that's a really good point. Asking the condition of the bikes and stuff. Look, Richard's out here doing real commercial diligence, y'all. Richard's out here doing real commercial diligence. I like that. I like that, Richard. Big Rich. Rich, I want to be like you when I grow up. You and Edwin. Eli, how much does it cost per bike to buy? Do you know, to buy one of these bikes? Play the song I texted you. Let me see. I don't know if I can play this on stream. I didn't listen to it, but I just heard the first like 3 seconds. I don't know if I can play that on stream, bro. Changes in net working capital. This is like they're paying cash. We're just assuming they're paying cash, and we're paying our people cash. There's like no real working capital crunch, right? We can always change that if we need to, but let's just assume that like we're crushing it on that there. Okay. CapEx. I'm gonna say it costs $10,000 per bike. It's acquired per year. Cost per cycle. Right? Between 20 to 50, 30, 20, oh, wow. Okay, we're gonna say 30K, 40K. Yeah, we're gonna assume it's like a 40K. Cost per new bike. No, it's LBO. 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 Okay. Dang. We just gotta make sure we have enough cash to pay for bikes. We're gonna assume no DNA. Interest. So we gotta go back to here. All right. Purchase price. Sources. Sources is going to be SBA. Seller financing. Seller financing and equity for the boys. Total sources, right? Oops, sorry guys. Okay, SBA, we're gonna do 80%. I would go ahead and send this thing balls to the wall, dog. Nah, 70, 10, 20. All right, and then we're gonna do this times this. This is our home. Shawty gonna let me crush. Shawty gonna let me crush. Okay, SBA term, SBA interest rate. All right. Shawty gonna let me crush. Shawty gonna let me crush. All right. %. We'll switch it up just to make it like 9% or something like that. Show the difference. All right. Seller financing. SF term. SF interest rate 7%. 5 years. Yeah, 5 years. Shawty gonna let me crush. Shawty gonna let me crush. All right. Oh no. A dance goes silly. Ain't it on a man? Send them back. To send up to silly. Get silly. That's such a small seller financing amount. Let's boost that up because SBA can be hairy. Let's do 50% this and then 20% this, 30% this, and then this has to make it this dynamic, y'all. The key is make everything dynamic. 100% less sum of this here. Right. A-Dub, you been at Ipanema? Where you been at, Twain? Is there a way you can download Apple Music to this? Is there Apple? Oh no, I gotta have the app for that. But I wonder if there's like an Apple Music desktop thing. Because I have Apple Music and I have the premium version of that. Come on. Oh, web player. Good. Okay. Sign in. Come on, Twinsters. Come on for the Shred Lords. Come on for the Shred Lords. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna get us some music going on Apple Music. It still has to be like copyright free, but we won't have to deal with ads or anything. Okay, scan QR code. The pass key. Scan it, scan it. Scanning for Shred Lords. C. Oh snap! You don't see me with you don't recognize my glasses, though? Pull up with a stick. Okay. Guys, can you let me know if you hear the music? Put W if you can hear the music. But if you can't hear the music, and wait, I haven't played it yet. W if you can hear the music. L if you can't. 3, 2, 1. Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that? W if you heard it. L if you didn't hear it. W if you heard it. L if you didn't hear it. I'll play it one more part. W. Hey, Rich Topic, what up, twin? Wait, we gotta do another test. We have to do another test for Rich Topic because Rich Topic, I don't think Rich Topic heard it. So we're gonna do one more test to see if it worked. All right. One more test, guys. Let me know if you hear it. W if you hear it. L if you don't. In 3, 2, 1. Rich Topic, did you hear that? I don't know if you hear it, Rich.
Get paid, young.
Get paid, young Shred Lord. Get paid. Oh, jeez. Okay, back to our boring copyright-free music. I just wanted to, test the waters a little bit. Test the waters. My God, Sorry, YouTube, if you're listening. I just wanted to test the waters, catch a vibe. It's just Sundays and I'm trying to hang with the boys. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to, hang out with the boys on Sundays, right? Jeez Louise. There's not even, Epidemic Sound? Is there Epidemic Sound thing on here? I hope so. Various artists. Epidemic Sound. What is this? Let's try this. Let's see. We're back to our white music. I got nothing against white people. My uncle's white. Why am I drinking this? Oh my God, I'm drinking an energy drink at 9:30 in the night. Oh my goodness, I'm about to be up. All right, let's finish this. All right. Hey Dub, how we doing, man? Hey Outcast, how you doing, legend? You following Ocean Vista on 180-day cruise? They're in Rio now? Oh, wow. Wait, I kind of like this vibe a little bit. I kind of like this vibe. All right. You might not want to put up. Still swinging, I gotta put down 10%. Right? That's loud. Too loud. It's a little annoying. All right. Yeah, the song sucks. Next. Equals sum. Yeah, Rich Topic, how you doing, man? I hope you staying warm in Texas, sir. We would build a whole debt schedule, but we have to go react to Davos. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Over the 5-year term, that's what we're doing. Or wait, let's just make it both. Yeah. You have to keep paying the SBA, by the way. All right. Pre-tax income, taxes, net income, CapEx. But we're gonna unlock it to this times wherever that amount of fleets we're buying. Or wait, no, it should be yeah, let's actually do fleet count is right there. And then what we do is this. We'll do this less this to see how many we bought. This times this, this. And it'll be completely up to us when we want to actually buy it. Now, the reason why we do that is because if we go here in our monthly model and we decide, hey, in 2020, we want to do this plus we want to do this plus this, right? So now we have 2. You know what I'm saying? And then let's just say, I don't know, Do we want to do it every year? Let's just add one every year, right? 1, 2. Alex Sable's probably like, you can make this so much more dynamic. Yeah, bro, I'm pushing 30. Oops.
Hopefully the globalist mother weffers at Davos got the message.
Oh, snap. Outcast. That's hilarious. Thank you so much for the gift. I appreciate it, champ. Hopefully they got the message that they don't want to mess with the Shred Lords. Hopefully they get the message that they shouldn't mess with the top dog Shred Lords of chat capital. Hopefully. And if y'all don't know what Davos is, it's the meeting where all of the wealthiest people in the entire world are. You know what I'm saying? Let's assume we only scale to 3, right? We only scale to 3. And what that means is, from a CapEx perspective, we're doing the difference in however amount we buy times however amount we paid for buying, right? Gotta make that negative though, but it's Winston. You still with me? All right. Oh, snap. DJ Uncle Eli with the 5 again. What up, boys? Hey, y'all trying to be LPs in chat capital. I appreciate this because this model definitely would cost you like a few thousand, but I'm giving it to you for free. I'll email it to you, by the way, after this. Thank you so much, guys. I really do appreciate the support. Y'all really goated for this. Y'all really goated for that. But did you see what I did there? As we increase the amount of fleet, number one, it also increases our revenue potential. That's pretty epic. But also, every time we add one, there's incremental costs in the CapEx basis as well. So that comes out of our cash flow. You guys feel me? You're rocking? You're rocking? All right? All right? All right, Shred Lords. We're cooking. We're still cooking. We're still cooking. We're not done. We're not done, boys. We're not done. All right? Now, let's you know, we're almost done. Hold on. Let's do a little bit of this. Let's do a little bit of annual amortization. All right. Just gonna make that very simple, like that. All right. Now play my instrumental. That's a producer tag. Email it to me. Email it to me so I can put it up. I'm on my PC. I'm not on my Mac, so I don't know how to like transfer it from that to that. I'll send you an email. Guys, should we listen to DJ Uncle Eli's instrumental? Can you cook us up like a crazy, crazy hype banger? All right. Like when you double the fleets, like it's pretty massive how many things you can like level up, right? Like if you have multiple of these things, like it gets pretty dang impressive. But the only issue is this needs to be dynamic, right? That's the issue here, guys. This needs to be dynamic here. Yeah. Total sessions. Truth over facts. How you doing, legend? All right. We need that. Then, right. So the driver salary needs to be dynamic, right? The DJ salary needs to be dynamic as well. right? Licensing fees fixed. That also needs to be applied. And then marketing. The marketing is a fixed cost. They're going to be marketing across everything, right? So then what we do here, we multiply this times... Right? Now the margins are more normalized. You know? Because as we scale our revenue by adding more fleets, our costs also increase. You get what I'm saying, gents? This is looking kind of pretty. Oh! Who's still with me, huh? Who's still with me? I'll play it right now, Eli. First track ever. Is it? Wait, is there profanity or anything in here? Oh, you said instrumental. No. All right, we're gonna listen to it. We are going to listen to DJ Uncle Eli's first track ever. A little seductive. I think we got another light skin on our hands, but it's all right. W light skins. Can't trust them, no. It's low-key a vibe. Made this during COVID? Yeah, I can tell. Sounds like you're going through a heartbreak too. But a Detroit version. Truth over facts, it does give a Tristy vibe. W, dark skin, light skins, huh? Because I'm looking at your pic. You definitely don't look light skin, but I like it though. I like it. You need to add my vocals on them. Smart money moves. Smart money moves. Yo, 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 yo. See what our free cash flow yield is. Free cash flow yield is a very important thing, guys. That's crazy free cash flow yield. This doesn't even seem real. This is insane. That's the power of these like tiny businesses, yo. Alright. Pay 2x. It's insane that this is a 60%. That's the power of buying a business that does 60% margins. Smart money moves. So if you have one fleet, all right, let's just assume we buy no additional fleets, right? Right, let's keep it very simple. Hey, that's a W track. But this is just not the team for that. So, this is a team of dogs, man. This is a team of dogs, bro. Which y'all always trying to get that, like, y'all always trying to get that soft stuff in here, man. Like, do you not read the room, bro? I loved it. It's very incredible. I can tell where you were, you know, during COVID. But we need stuff like this, bro. You know what I'm saying? We need stuff like that, bro. We need stuff like this.
Yeah, yeah. Put up,
type shit.
Sorry, YouTube. YouTube, it literally is like I can't control myself. All right. When I'm getting in the mode, I'm starting to build a little bit of these models. It's just I need to hear some bangers. All right, YouTube. It's for my mental health. All right. All right. Okay. So this business, 150,000. Are we missing a big expense? What are we missing? Where's the shred lords in here? Where's the pros? What are we missing? The fleets, the days operational, the fact that they're charging $690 per session, that's where all this money's coming from. That's where all this money's coming from. The driver salary, the DJ, how much we're paying the DJ, the licensing fee, the gas, the marketing, you know. Low key, it doesn't seem like it's that crazy expensive. Like, is it realistic to assume that this thing is going to be operational every weekend, Friday and Saturday, doing 4 sessions per day? Right? 90 minutes. Like it's not wrong to assume, but you're assuming that they're like running at that rate every weekend and they're booked out. There's going to be kind of like a session adjustment here that assumes like a certain vacancy or just like slow down. So you got to be you just got to be cautious of that. But I would adjust for November and December not operating. Okay. We can do that. Easy. Why have we do that? The vacancy. We'll do occupancy. Or annualize percent leased, right? And for that, you should do 10 over 12. Equals 10 divided by 12. And then put that in percent terms, right? La-di-da-di. And this gives you like the adjusted amount of sessions. I'm going to do right. And let's just do this times this. Oh, wait, sorry. Type stuff. Yeah, you could actually do that on the monthly model, but we're gonna hijack. Yeah, I think we actually have to do it here. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, so that we don't break our model, let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. Let me go back to playing my type stuff. Let's go to this one. I'm gonna do manual adjustment. It's a ghetto model right here. And it just automatically wipes out our low revenue vibes. Oops. No, it messes up our thing. It's all for illustrative purposes anyway. We're not sending it to an MD. We just want to see the numbers. Ghetto hack it. And here we actually lose money certain months because we still have to pay for our fee and our VA who's doing our marketing. All right. You're still printing on this. We're still printing on this, right? So even adjusting for taking out November and December revenue, you're still eating good for the months you are working. You know what I'm saying? And the margin profile relatively stays the same because it's like we won't pay for a driver or a DJ if we're not using it either way, right? So even off of just like one bike doing that, this could theoretically be like a pretty compelling business. And the fact they only want to sell it for like 300,000, that's like funny. But what if we paid 3 times for it? Oh, yeah. Let's do 2.5. Paying 2.5. This is like realistically what you can expect to clip. Yeah. Because the expenses are variable. So if like the thing is not operational, the DJ and driver expenses aren't relevant. You know what I'm saying? Weather, cost of heating the bikes, that might be more realistic. It can operate during these times. Yeah. Oh, Spotify Wrapped. My Spotify Wrapped had Future, Drake, and Playboy Cardi, and Lil Baby. Yeah. And Fred again. Here you go, Eli. This is I mean, you can do like a returns waterfall too if you want to see like if you bought it, scaled it, and exited, what your returns would be. But theoretically, this is like when you're trying to buy like a small business, you really care about this, like your yield and your annual cash flow you're gonna get, right? Right? It's kind of impressive, right? It's kind of dope, eh? The owners don't work on Sundays and they don't want to book Friday gigs, so they aren't maximizing it. It's a motivated seller. I will look into it. I think it's very much worth your while. This is magic. Ah, man, this is just smart money streams. That's what it is. That's what we're doing here, you know? You want it? Here, I'll send it to you right now. You can have it. I was gonna delete it anyway. Save as. Downloads. DJ bar cycle. I'll email it to you. Here you go, broski. Have some fun with that, mate. Who else wants some? Who else wants some? I just emailed it to you. See? Sent. You sent me a track. I send you a model. Exchange of services, commerce. That's what keeps the economy going. That was fun. Dude, I haven't did this in a long time, y'all. I haven't done something like this. I ain't done something like this in a minute. I ain't been broke in a minute. You know what I'm saying, Twinsters? Wow, how long did it take us to do that? Damn, we spent 2 hours doing this. But it's cool, because wait, this is like awesome, because we got to like understand the operations of a business. Right? If you guys like this, smash that like button. Hopefully it was useful for everybody. Did you put LAC in the chat in terms of did you put LAC in the chat in term not chat and the you filled out the pitch form? All pitches need to be formalized in the pitch form, man. All pitches gotta be formalized in the pitch form. Okay, good. Tomorrow, guys, we are allocating capital, putting Dallas to work. We're putting dollars to work tomorrow in the markets. If there's something really good, I have a pitch. Eli has a pitch for LAC. So Eli, if you're around, come back and keep us updated on this deal. If we're being honest, if you can swing it, if I'm spinning an offer, I would go in at this 2 times. I'll go in at 2 times, right? Assuming you can like unlock incredible potential. The issue you'll run into is if you can't get SBA leverage and you got to put in all that money. Then it's like your yield is only like 40% yields, right? But it still prints cash flow out of it. Like regardless, this business prints cash if it's operational as much as we think it is. Like that's the beauty of it, guys. It's like you gotta, if you can swing it, try to find businesses that are like actually doing strong 50% plus EBITDA margins, right? And something like a bike that doesn't have that much operational costs, just besides a person that cycles it, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Just gas, marketing, the DJ and the driver. That's why some of these like small service-based businesses can like unlock crazy potential and crazy returns, guys. You see what I'm saying? We vibing or what? I'm looking at SBA leverage. I'm gonna sit with my partner on this soon. This model helps me understand it more for sure. Absolutely. You're gonna before you do, you just gotta fix this fleet thing. I assume that you're not gonna buy any more fleets, which is okay. But if you are gonna buy some fleets, just update this row here. This needs to be fixed just to update and reflect the fleets you own. We kind of ghetto hacked it. But if you want, we can do it on stream and fix it too. I just want to quickly get it over with, so I don't want to spend too much on this. But if you can get SBA leverage, man. The only issue is looking at the historical financials for this. Odds are it's not going to be clean enough for the SBA to actually loan on it. So I think you're not going to get SBA. I think you're going to see a lot of seller financing. But like sellers low-key don't even want to do seller finance anymore. They just want to put 20. They just want to like maybe max they'll do like 15 or like maybe actually max 10. If you're doing something like that, then here's your yield. Your yield is crushed, you know? You're still printing good cash, but you got to come up with a lot of dollars here. Why am I playing a country song? Yo. Smart money, shred loads, making moves. Building models on bar cycle tools. We out here getting it, y'all. We out here getting it. We really about this life, y'all. This is fascinating. It was fun learning about it. Thank you, Eli, for this cool, fun excerpt. I was just gonna play Arc Raiders. I was just gonna play Arc Raiders, guys. But we learned something about the bar cycle space. So now if you can find one that's like a bar on wheels. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, all you really need is a bike. Oh, business raiders? We're business raiders? Heck yeah, man. We're business raiders. Guys, it's crazy. We're coming up on our 3rd week. We finished our 3rd week as streamers. We're new to the streaming world, so hopefully you guys are having fun. I know the modeling probably wasn't that as exciting as our other stuff, but like we went 3 weeks straight of like full consistency. I'm very proud of us, man. So my goal is to go a full year streaming. That'll be like super epic, super dope. It'll help me stay accountable and getting a lot of things done. But it'll be just fun to see how much we can stick through this. And thank you guys for the super chats. I appreciate that. I'm probably gonna talk about Davos. Well, let's do Davos now. I said I was gonna do it, and darn, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? If you say we gonna do it, go ahead and do it then, twin. Hopefully this is useful, Eli. And everybody else that was watching. Like, this is, like, before you guys think about buying a business, like, try to think through the unit economics of it first. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just useful to understand, like, how much a business can actually generate. And as you can see, it's like really, like when the business is crazy profitable like this, it's just like, with any business where you're charging a price of $700 and your cost basis per ride is only $250, that thing's gonna print. You know, that thing is just gonna print. The only issue would be competition, which will impact the amount that you're actually leasing it out, or like, and then also like the days of operation and little things like that, guys. That I think is like the big drivers of what you got to consider. You know? But we'll save that, close out. Let's go to a little bit on Davos. What's happening with Davos? Also, let's do a quick sprint to source a deal. Like, what else could be interesting? Someone give me a state. Oh, wait, no. We'll do Michigan. Let's try to hack for auto collision and paint franchises, printing cash. Music agency, that's a scam, probably. Let's do Texas, actually. I'm gonna find the business, put it in the chat for somebody. What the talking about? Commercial flooring. Property damage and restoration. That's a scam. 140,000. FedEx line. Repair shop. Ooh, I like this. Landscape athletic field design firm. This is really cool. Yep. Well, we didn't do the roofing one yet because we don't have the financials as much. We're still requesting data. They're going to give us the data room access this week. They're going to give us data room access this week, Shredlords. So from there, we can do some diligence. But I like this one. This one's been around for 20 years. $2 million. Athletic field design firm. Sports is a big thing in Texas. And it's got strong margins. Like, it's one of those high margin businesses that we like. Right? Interested buyers have 500,000 of available capital. 3 employees. Home base. You're gonna need to get an office. You're gonna have to hire more people. So this cost right here, this cash flow is gonna be a lot. You know, this cash flow is gonna be a lot lower than what it is advertised. With these big guys, you go for a 90-10. It's just really risky to do that. Also, here you go. Merry Christmas, Richard. I know you're in Texas. Richard, Rich Topic, Edwin. You're my Texas homies. One of you guys buy that business. I think it's a good one. Just think about the margin profile being half of what it advertised as. But I would say the optimal mix SBA and equity is like 50% SBA, 10% seller financing, and the rest equity. Just because rates are so high, man. Rates are so high. You got yours as a creative financing, so I don't know about SBA. SBA is it's tricky, man. What do they have us listening to? Oh, we are here playing Christian music. Praise the Lord. Epidemic sound sucks. It's so annoying. I'm trying to play some gangster stuff, man. JK, praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Landscape athletic field design firm. Like, I don't think this is going away. Like, Texas is booming when it comes to athletics. And I have a feeling folks are going to be very excited about it. You know? The YouTube app has some good songs. I'll check that out, actually. I actually never tried it. I actually will check that out. That's a good point, Richard. Thank you, man. YouTube Studio. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if I can use it on live though. Like the YouTube Studio, when you're uploading shorts, they allow you to have some good songs, but I don't know if you can use those same song catalogs in long form uh content. Just like how like for TikTok you can use any song you want, but for long form it's oh, free to use? Oh, okay, okay. Yes, Yocon. I with. What is that? I with. What you talking Spanish? Eh? Necesita practicar mi español. Soy un estudiante en este español. Richard es mi profesor para español. But this is a good business right here, y'all. This one, oh, is there a Christmas lights one? What was that? Christmas lights? Yeah, these businesses are absolutely crazy. The fact that these are just like you work 1 month a year and you make $1.8 million. Insane. Here you go. Here's another one. Here's another one. I'm just giving all my Texas boys Feliz Navidad. Este es un business para tú. ¿Sí? Por tú. ¿Te quieres dinero? Compro este. How do I say that? Para ti. Sí, para ti. Este business. How do I say business? Oh, el negocio. Ese negocio es para ti. Y si te quieres dinero de este negocio, te necesitas que comprar este negocio para 1.8 how do I say million? Million dollars? No, because mil is thousand. Milones. Este negocio es por 1.8 milones dineros or dólares. Do you think the whoop is worth it? Whoop gang! I like my whoop. It's really useful if you're like crazy athletic and super deep into your like fitness tracking and all that. It's really good for that. But I really just use it for my sleep. Millones. I really just use it for my sleep. If Alex, I think you're like in finance, right? Or like a student or something. You give off the aura that you're like about this life. And if that's the case, if you're like a student in the industry or like working in the industry, I 100% would get a whoop, just to take care of like your health and wellness with it. And Eli, the big thing that I was like curious about, I was trying to go between like this business and our bar cycle business, but it seems like the bar cycle one crushes this one 10 times out of 10. Like this ain't scaling like the bar cycle one. Like you get some real operating leverage with the bar cycle business. I like it. I like it, dude. I like it. All right. Okay, we were sourcing businesses today. Yeah. Millones. Gracias, señor Miguel. Gracias, señor Richard. Mi profesor. Gracias. All right, so earnings wise, let's see like what we're gonna be reacting to earnings wise. Should we react to the Bank of Hawaii? Nah. Let's see. United Health Group. This is actually a banger earnings call. It's a little boring, but if you guys want to get a sense of what is happening in healthcare, boys, you'll hear some stuff here. Like if you want to hear about what's really happening in America with healthcare and all that, it'll be deep. Boeing is okay, but the story with Boeing is just like they're just not selling any more planes. Nothing's changed there. Nextera Energy. Oh, we do have. I don't know if Edwin's still in the chat. Edwin wants us to listen to Chevron. Chevron is either, I think it's this. When's Chevron's earnings? Yeah, so we got to listen to Chevron on Friday. But it's in the AM though. We might be chalk for that. We have to do like a post earnings recap. But on Monday, There's no real earnings that are worth tuning in for. Tuesday, Northrop Grumman. That'd be kind of cool just to hear about with all the conflict going on. Microsoft. This is where we. I think Wednesday is when we kick in the live streams for the earnings calls because we got Microsoft, Meta, and Tesla. It's a big day. Microsoft, Meta, and Tesla. Thursday we have Apple. Yeah, Apple's the only one on Thursday, and then Friday we'll just have a regular stream, and we'll just do a recap of Chevron, and I'll show you guys how to do like a write up, like an earnings write up, like hedge fund style, post earnings. All right. Hey y'all, we out here running and operating as if we we're a cool little investment club, making smart money moves. It's impressive though. So we out here making some investment decisions, and crushing it with Chat Capital. So I gotta go grab me some food, chat. I gotta grab me some food. What y'all have for dinner? Oh, Eli says a friend of mine is thinking of opening a ice cream parlor. A friend of mine is listening to ice cream parlor, but the pedal bar still seems yeah, definitely pedal bar. Definitely pedal bar. The only issue is recession is because it's all consumer facing. Like these numbers seem good, but it's heavily consumer facing though, Eli. So be very careful with that. Like in a recession, no one's going on a pedal bar, right? But in a recession, you still need to get your pipes, cleaned and all that. So just be really careful with that. Like in a good economy, this works, but in a bad economy, like your business is done for, and you still have to pay the SBA and seller financing. So, be very careful with that and just have like a point of view around like consumer demand. That's where the commercial diligence comes into play. Like this is like one step out of 100 that we need to do to see if this is a good business. So don't take what we did here as like hey, it prints, let me go do it. Like this is kind of like the best case in the whole world. If it works out, what do we do then? So that was that. And then when you're listening, what do you listen? So on earnings calls, I'm listening to hear for certain industries, I'm listening to hear the ROI for AI. Because if we keep hearing that like they're implementing AI and seeing margin enhancements, that's good for the overall AI value ecosystem. And then the businesses like PLab, Micron, SanDisk, Light, AMAT, like my high conviction AI supply chain names, those are going to keep ripping. Because that means that like the supply shortage for those is going to continue to persist because end customers that are buying AI products and implementing it still want more because it's working for them. But if we hear that this stuff isn't working out, the whole AI ecosystem is going to slow down, right? So I'm listening for that like on a niche level. And then broadly about that business, I'm trying to hear like where they see demand for their product or service, where they see the macro, and then bigger picture if they're worried about where we're headed in terms of just like recession environment, to where if it's just like things have just been too good for too long, right? Like if folks are just like at Apple not buying as many iPhones because of like budget constraints or concerns around affordability, or if it's like United Healthcare, if there's just like they're seeing crazy, churn in healthcare signups because people just can't afford it, things like that, So I'm just trying to pinpoint good points of data around that. So that'll be fun. And then you can write out, usually like hedge fund analysts pick a sector to devote their entire time in. And once they do that, they're able to like draw the patterns across a bunch of different businesses. So like if I cover semis, I listen to all the earnings calls across the semiconductor space and I start to draw patterns around, oh, someone said this here, which relates to this business. And they said this here, which relates to this competitor. And they said this here, which relates to this piece of the value chain. And if all of that kind of trickles, it leads to like likely impact on this next business, things like that. So it's kind of like drawing pattern recognition and kind of getting the state of the narrative in the businesses you guys are looking at. I like my hat. This hat's kind of cool. Are we missing any earnings you guys want to tune into? Should we play a little match of Arc Raiders? I kind of want to play Arc Raiders. Let's do one raid. Let's do one raid together. Huh? What do you say, boys? Let's do one raid. Should I? No, this place is about to close. I have to go get some food before this place closes. Why not? All right, screw it. Yeah, why not? Yep, you said it. We're doing one raid. Kenny Finance Gaming. We're doing one raid, all right? Let's rock. We're about to play some Arc Raiders, boys. About to play some Arc Raiders. I just want to do one game, one little quick raid, and I'm out. One raid and I'm out, man. It actually may be more profitable, and if less risk, it's in a recession. 40K loan is more manageable than 150K loan. Yeah. Nah, that's facts, bro. Has anybody played Arc Raiders before? What do you guys plan these days? Like, what are the games that are fun and exciting these days? I wonder what's hot. What's hot in these streets? Wow, we got a lot of shred lords out here. Oh, have you guys joined the Discord yet? Eli, you're serious about this business buying thing. Join the Discord. Get in the Discord. You might already be in the Discord. You might already be in the Discord. But if you're not, I highly recommend you get in here because there's a lot of good resources. There might be folks looking at it as well. A similar business. Right now, I'm not playing that much. UFC, Fortnite. I wanted to play Minecraft. Yeah, I wanted to play Minecraft. Reload out. How do I not have enough space? Where did all my money go? Custom loadout. How much space do I need? Because I need to start having some Minecraft with subs. Like with you guys? Would you guys be down for that? Minecraft with the Shred Lords? I just got way too much stuff. Sure, no idea if the rest knows. I would play Minecraft. Sure, I'll just, even if it's just with you, I'll play. I'll play it. The thing is, I don't want to load in. Okay. Why can I not ready? Manage your inventory to free up some space. Oh, what do you want me to do? Okay, I gotta expand it. I don't even have enough to expand it. I gotta come up 15 bands. This game is so confusing. All right, what do we do with all these? Use to craft. Dun, dun. All right. Speaker component. Oh, it's rare. Yeah, I don't want to waste your guys' time because this is, you got to really figure this stuff out. And I don't want to do it the wrong way because then I'm chalked. Let's see if my friend's on. I made a buddy yesterday playing this. What was his name? Oh, Stillpoint. Oh no, he's offline. He's offline. A busy night finally here. What's up, Duvit? How you doing, man? We're just out here raiding. We're out here raiding with the boys. Augments. Rarity. How do I do like a less rare? All right, let's give it a shot. What are we doing? Oh, you missed it. We built a whole model for homeboy Eli. Does anybody know about any of this stuff? Durable cloth? This game is so confusing. It's like I have way too much stuff. Pharaoh. So now we gaming. We cranked a lot, man. We built the whole cash flow model on on a consumer bar business. Yeah. But I don't. Okay. To be honest though, guys, like I really want to invest the time to like study all this to figure out what I want to get out of my pack and what I want to keep, but I don't think I have enough time for it, so we might have to just escape. We're gonna escape and do a quick round of we're gonna get one game in, guys. One game of our final sentence. We're gonna get one game of this because we gotta prep for the week. Because prepping for the week means we gotta type a lot. Like we're gonna have to type a lot this week, guys. And you know what that means? If we gotta type a lot this week, we got a lock. All right? Because we have closing meeting with we had a closing meeting with SBA tomorrow morning and the seller. We have content scripts to get out. We're gonna do a lot of typing, so we gotta practice with our fingers how to be shredlords with this. Duvid, hope you had an amazing weekend, my man.
Welcome, contestants. The game begins.
I'm probably so bad right now. Here we go, lock. Ah, darn it. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I haven't played this in so long. I'm so cooked. I'm so cooked. Ooh, okay, here we go. Okay. Oh, whoa. Are my fingers fat? Do I just have fat fingers? This is so annoying. No, this isn't Arc Raiders. Arc Raiders, I gotta get rid of my backpack and Arc Raiders, and I gotta like figure out all this stuff. Please don't chalk me. Oh, okay. Whew. Okay. All right. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. This is good practice for the week. If you gotta type a lot this week, let's get good practice in, boys. All right. Here we go. Oh my gosh. What? Bro. You hear that? Someone next to me just got wrecked. We're catching up. It's called Final Sentence. Hold on. We're catching up. Sometimes you just gotta lock in. Sometimes you just gotta lock in, boys. That's what life comes down to. Sometimes you just gotta lock the heck in. All right? We go out with a W. Ah, shoot. I'm low-key him. I'm low-key him. Hold on. I might low-key be him. With this, we just have to take our time and answer it. We just have to take our time and answer it. That's all it takes. You can shoot whoever you want next to you. All right? I don't care. I'm locked. Bro, pressure is a privilege. I live for this. I live for this. Oh shoot, oh shoot. Lock in, lock in. Oh shoot. Oh, okay, okay. Don't mess up. Oh no. Okay. Oh. Do not tell me I chalked this. Don't tell me I chalked this. No. Oh God. All right. Sometimes you gotta add a little suspense, my boys.
You have won. The other player will now be eliminated.
Tight stuff. W's, boys. That's how we rock and that's how we roll. All right? That's how we rock and that's how we roll. Wow. I literally almost fumbled. I literally almost fumbled. But that's how we roll, y'all. That's how we roll. W setup. W setup. W setup. Well, special thank you to Eli for giving us a really fun task. We didn't do anything Davos related, so I apologize for that. But yeah, IRL, that's crazy, right? That's crazy. But W Eli for giving us an amazing project to take a look at. And I just want to open it back up to relive our glory of what we just built. DJ bar cycle. I think it's really cool that we built this, and I showed you guys that it makes sense to start off with unit economics of a business to figure out how much money it makes, building it on a monthly model to figure out how much cash you're coming in on a monthly basis, figuring out margin profile, building out a little bit of a debt schedule. All that stuff is super important, boys. So I just want to say thank you to everybody that tuned in tonight. It was a good vibe. Hope y'all having a wonderful Sunday. Everybody that is in Texas, all right? Everyone that's in Texas, I hope you stay warm, and I hope you and your families are safe. And let's just keep it a buck, man. We out here shredding it this year, and we're getting things rocking and rolling. It's going to be an amazing week for all of us. And I hope everybody knows that you have everything that you have at your disposal in the community to make smart money moves. And wishing everybody the best this week. Take care of yourselves, take care of your families and each other. Peace and love. And I will catch y'all this week, every single day, streaming around 6 or 5-ish, whenever. I'll send out the schedule on Instagram. But I'll holler at y'all shred lords later. All right, peace. It should be ending soon, but all right, love y'all, bye.